أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to Tabir al-Qur'ani. Today inshallah we are going to continue chapter number 3 Taqdeem Ta'khir, page number 70. Let's continue. The topic that we are learning is about this ayah of Surah Al-Qalam. In the last session that we learned and on page number 69, وَلَا تُطِعْ كُلَّ حَلَّافٍ مَهِينٍ حَمَّازٍ مَّشَّاءٍ بِنَمِيمٍ مَنَّاعٍ لِلْخَيْرِ مُعْتَدٍ سِيمٍ. So it is continued here about this discussion. من نفسه والمعتدي يعتدي على غيره ونفسه قبل غيره وجعلوا منه تقدما السمع على العلم حيث وقع في القرآن الكريم كقوله تعالى وهو السميع العليم سورة البقرة آية number 137 وقوله إنه هو السميع العليم سورة الأنفال آية number 61 وذلك أنه خبر يتضمن تخويف والتحديد فبدأ بالسمع لتعلقه بما يقرب بما يقرب كالأصوات وهمس الحركات فإن من سمع حسك وخفي صوتك أقرب إليك في العادة ممن يقال لك إنه يعلم وإن كان علمه تعالى متعلقا بما ظهر وبطن وواقعا على ما قرب وشدن ولكن ذكر السميع أوقع في باب التخويف من ذكر العليم فهو أولى بتقديم. So here, as we are continuing this Taqdim Ta'khir topic, so he's saying that from itself, while the aggressor transgresses والمعتدي يعتدي against others على غيره ونصفه قبل غيره and against himself before others. So ونفسه قبل غيره ونفسه قبل غيره. So as we were talking about this ayah, these ayat from Surah Al-Qalam, and we learned that all these things are given step by step. All these sins. وَلَا تُطِيعْ كُلَّ حَلَّافٍ مَهِينٍ هَمَّازٍ مَّشَّاءٍ بِنَمِيمٍ مَنَّاعٍ لِلْخَيْرِ مُعْتَدٍ أَثِيمٍ. So now it mentions about Mu'tadin Asim. So here it is written that from himself, while the transgressor transgresses against others and against himself before others. Then they say they also وَجَعَلُوا مِنْهُ تَقَدُّمَ السَّمِيعِ. They also considered from this, you can say, category, the taqdeem of hearing over ilm, over the knowledge, where it is mentioned or happened or it occurs in the Quran as in the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. He is all hearing, the knowing, and this is mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَقَوْلِهِ إِنَّهُ هُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. And his statement here, indeed, he is all hearing and all knowing. Surah Al-Anfal, ayat number 61. So this is because the this statement is carrying and you can see this element of warning and threat, takhweef and tahdid, warning and threat. So that is why fabada bisami. So that is why it is mentioned first or starts with this hearing because like mm, li ta'alukihi here, like for you can say due to its connection with what is close, uh, such as kal aswat, like such as the sounds and the subtle movements. Also, one who فَإِنَّ مَنْ سَمَعَ also the one who hears your slightest sound or your like whispers is like in you can say generally it's closer to you than one who is just described as knowing. Like even though Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge it just encompasses what is like zahir or what is hidden, Sahara wa Batana, wa waqian alama um, Karuba wa Shatana. So here, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge is like encompasses what is zahir, apparent, or what is hidden, near and far, all is same. ولكن ذكر السمي, so however, mentioning hearing has a you can say a stronger effect in like giving the fear than mentioning knowledge. So it is more appropriate to be given the taqdeem, فهو أولى بالتقديم. So this is the translation. So let's continue with the rest of the page. ويمكن أن يقال إن السمع من وسائل العلم فهو يسبقه. So it may also be said that hearing is one of the wasila, one of the means by which knowledge is acquired, and that is why it uh, it just comes or it just precedes it. So this is another reason. Then he continues saying, وَجَعَلُوا مِنْهُ أَيْضًا تقديم المغفرة على الرحمة نحو قوله تعالى. Now there is another example he gives for تقديم of the maghfirah ala rahma as mentioned in this ayah. إن الله غفور رحيم. Surah Baqarah ayat number 173. في آيات كثيرة وقوله وكان الله غفور رحيما. Surah Nisa ayat number 100. Then قالوا وسبب تقديم الغفور على الرحيم أن المغفرة سلامة والرحمة غنيمة والسلامة مطلوبة قبل الغنيمة. وإنما أخرت في آية 7 في قوله تعالى يعلم ما يلج في الأرض وما يخرج منها وما ينزل من السماء وما يعرج فيها وهو الرحيم الغفور. This is from Surah Sabah, ayat number 2. فرحمة فرحمة فالرحمة شملتهم جميعا والمغفرة تخص بعضا والأموم قبل الخصوص بالرتبة. Also, Uh, let's translate this first. So then he says that because they also include other examples uh, where the taqdeem of the here maghfira or the mercy, like rahmat, as in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's statement here, Inna Allah ghafur rahim, and also Wakana Allah ghafur rahima. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all forgiving and most merciful. So, which just occurs many times في آيات كثيرة. So, many times in many verses and his statement, this that it is mentioned that they said that forgiveness is mentioned before mercy because forgiveness represents safety, while mercy represents gain, and safety is sought before gain. So, this is the reason. So, however, we can say that this the order is reversed in the verse of Surah As-Saba. Yes, so Surah Saba, here as we can see, يَعْلَمُ مَا يَلِجُ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَمَا يَخْرُجُ مِنْهَا وَمَا يَنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ وَمَا يَخْرُجُ فِيهَا وَهُوَ الرَّحِيمُ الْغَفُورُ. So he's the most merciful and the most forgiving. So this is because mercy encompasses all while forgiveness is specific to some. Like here we can say generality uh, just is is muqaddam, like we can say that it just precedes um in rank this khususiyat in rank. It is takhassu, it is maqsoos in rank. Then he um continues saying that here wa ida hu zalika anna jamil khalaiqi min الإنس والجن والحيوان وغيرهم محتاجون إلى رحمته فبرحمته فهي برحمته تحيا وتعيش وبرحمته تتراحم وأما المغفرة فتخص المكلفين فالرحمة أأم. So Uh, we are going to end it here because the last sentence is going to be continued to next page. So he is saying that the وَإِذَا ذَلِكَ, like the description or the clarification of this is that all creation, the humans and the jinns and the hayawan, the animals and ghayrihim and others are in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. محتاجون إلى رحمته. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy, by his mercy they live and survive, and by his mercy they show compassion to one another. So as far as forgiveness is concerned, however, it is just applies specifically to those who are morally accountable. Therefore, mercy is more general. So for rahmatuhu, um, so he says that it is more general. Farahmatu Ammu. So this is about mercy, and we learn about this forgiveness and the mercy. So here we learn that the order of the words is always intentional and meaningful. Like when one quality or the attribute a word is mentioned before another, it is always based on wisdom. It is always has a meaning, a purpose, and it's not just a coincidence. So, why hearing is placed before the knowledge? Like, وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. Like in many Quranic verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes himself as all hearing. إنه هو السميع العليم, all hearing before all knowing. إنه هو السميع العليم. This order is used like especially in the context of warning and accountability. And also hearing is connected to the things that feel close to us, like sounds and whispers and subtle movements. Like when someone just hears even your quiet sound, they feel near to you than someone who just merely um, knows. So this is like, uh, uh, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge includes everything. We know that there is no doubt, both near and far. Like mentioning, hearing first just creates a stronger sense of awareness and um, like a caution in the listener. So that is why it is more effective for warning. Also, another reason that we learned here is that hearing is one of the means through which knowledge is acquired. As we learned previously about the prophets, that the hearing was a very important element when there is a message, hearing of the message and spreading message. So another reason is that hearing is we can say that it is just means through which knowledge is acquired. So it just naturally comes before knowledge. Also, we saw here in Allah Ghafur Rahim, the forgiveness comes before mercy. And in this page, we learn that why the Quran often mentions forgiveness before mercy, as here we have seen in Allah Ghafur Rahim, wa kana Allahu Ghafurur Rahima. So, because forgiveness, this maghfirah represents safety and removal of the punishment, while we can see that the mercy represents benefit and the reward. Safety is needed before gain, so forgiveness is mentioned first. But also, we have seen in one verse, like in here in Surah Sabah, at number 2, that the order is worse. Like mercy comes before forgiveness. So, this is because mercy is general, it includes all creation, as we see here. It includes humans and the jinn and animals and all living beings, everyone that lives and survives through Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. But as far as the forgiveness, the maghfirah is concerned, it applies only to those who are morally accountable. And we know that the general comes before the specific in rank. So that is why mercy is mentioned first here, because it is more general and forgiveness is more specific. So, like this all this page number 70, this page is beautifully it's showing us that the Quranic word order is not random, but just it has a purpose. Every sequence, like it is reflecting the closeness and intensity and so much impact. And by understanding these all these changes, these subtle choices, we are gaining a lot of um, a deeper appreciation of the Quran's precision and Quran's mu'jiza, and like its ability to penetrate hearts, its ability to guide hearts. Uh, it's just warning the souls, and it is also teaching us wisdom through even the smallest details of these expressions. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.